are listening to an Atomic Broadcasting production, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the feature presentation. And remember, do your part, such as like, comment, rate, and don't forget to tell a friend to tune in for an Atomic Time.
Now, where did we leave off? Ah, yes. As the party ventured deeper into Trollforge, it began to show signs of life, as if waking up after centuries of lying dormant. In a prominent corner, they discovered an enchanted anvil, and a hammer etched with the same style of runes on Uver's body.
I like photosynthesis. I like how we take energy from the sun into chlorophyll, creating a sugar to go give energy to the plant.
I thought it was chloroplast.
I'm just focused on the fact that you said
chloroplast, not chlorophyll.
Okay.
When is this episode
I
coming
may have
out?
had some chlorophyll before this lecture,
That's
but that is
chloroform.
neither
Chlor-
here
Maybe February?
nor there. It was a substance of some sort in the coffee.
Okay. It's enough of that.
I don't know.
That was
Chlorophyll
bad.
is a thing.
It
just
is
so
a
you
thing.
know.
It is.
I have an
And it
idea.
does involve
All right,
plants.
Jordy.
Pathfinder trivia.
Okay,
No.
let's go.
I
I'm gonna
fail.
suck
You
at
have
this.
questions?
I automatically fail.
I do.
Sam is the winner.
Yeah, Sam's gonna win.
New rule: you cannot win two rounds in a row.
What?
Sven, are you over?
That's ridiculous.
No,
Jordy,
I'm just
do you
dying.
have questions already?
I have a few.
Okay, let's go.
We'll start easier. Right. Question number 1. What divine beast is imprisoned deep below the Jenkins.
Robogug?
Yes.
I knew that one because of Sam's last campaign.
I'm already out.
The full question for our listeners was, what divine beast is imprisoned deep below the surface of Galarian?
Yeah, Galarian's an egg for a giant creature that will
It's
bring
not an
forth
egg,
the
it's
end
a
of the
prison.
universe.
So you said Divine Beast. I thought of Breath of the Wild.
It's an egg.
Zelda.
Question number 2. What artifact can any mortal, even a drunken fool, Sam?
The Starstone.
Yes, the full question for our listeners was, what artifact can any mortal, even a drunken fool, touch to ascend to divinity?
Just let him finish the question. None of us are going to get it.
I would have gotten that one when
Yeah,
you
I
said
shouldn't
drunken
have said
fool.
that thing about finishing the question.
I knew what it was, but my brain couldn't get there fast
Yeah.
enough.
Question number 3.
I'm just not even going to.
What region on Galarian does magic not work?
What?
Sam.
Oh, I'm probably gonna get this wrong. It's near there. Is it the Impossible Lands?
Incorrect.
Dang it! It's close there. I'm
Petite.
The ocean.
The second you get on a ship, no magic.
No
works.
magic.
Incorrect.
I didn't know there was a place like
I
that.
didn't either.
Can we have a campaign there?
It would be less magical.
I'm a wizard. Oh.
Going once. Going twice.
Canned magic.
Abaddon. Oh,
Did you say Avatar?
the big city with the Starstone.
The correct answer is the Mana Wastes.
Oh, that doesn't
That-
make sense, but
Never
makes
heard
that
sense.
is
on
where
the
I.
nose there.
It's in the region I was thinking.
It's in the Impossible Lands, which is a region that includes the Mana Wastes,
Dang
where
it!
magic doesn't
I was
work.
so
Nice.
close.
But
But you
Alkenstar
didn't
is a
get it.
portion of that area, but magic does work there.
Yeah.
All right, next question. Question number 4. The common language of the Inner Sea region. Sam.
Oh, I know this.
Talden?
No.
What?
That is incorrect.
Really?
Jenkins.
I think Petite may have beat me to it. He was just...
Like I'm gonna. The ocean.
Ocean language.
One second. I don't... It's...
look it
I
up.
wasn't going to Google it. I wasn't
Look
going to
it
Google
up.
it.
That's not how trivia works.
I want to
Oh,
say
yeah.
it's... Tien.
Incorrect. I'm going to give Sam a half point on that one because it's Taldane.
Oh.
Talden is the
heck?
country where the
Okay.
language Taldane
Everyone
came from.
keeps saying Talden when they keep talking about the language in this campaign, so that's why I'm thinking Talden.
That's
why
I
I'm
was
giving you
confused
a
when I
half
got
point.
it wrong.
I thought it was Talbot.
All right, and our final question. Question number 5.
I'll win this one.
What human ethnicity rules over Irison? Sam.
Over Irison? I blank on their human ethnicity. It's not, I'm going to say the Ulfin, but I don't think that's right.
Incorrect.
Because it's the place with the...
Petite.
You know what I'm going to say.
I think so.
Mermaids.
That's not human.
What are they called?
They're half human.
That's right. I'm sorry. You were correct.
I think Sam is
No, I'm
going crazy
I'm
over
thinking
here.
of all of the races of human, and I think the only one I know is Chalaxian and Ulfin.
Going once. Going twice. Sven.
Moon people.
That's what I am.
Russians. Because as we all know, Rasputin is from Irison and Galarian,
That is true. He's correct.
as is the Baba Yaga.
We don't talk about her.
I was thinking hags when you said ethnicity. I was like, oh, hags. Hags like rule that whole place. And I'm like, that's not an ethnicity.
So
it is
close.
now.
And yet so far. The correct answer is the Jadwiga.
Oh,
yeah,
jeez.
Russians.
Oh yeah, that.
I wasn't going to remember that off the top of my head.
I'm glad to see that I could have just left my paddle on the ground
Same.
and called it good.
You also
Same.
could have spoken gibberish and had a decent chance.
Correct.
Yeah.
That was-
I was really going all in on the hag, and then I thought about it for another second. You said ethnicity, so I was like, dang it. The only northern one I know is Ulf, and I know it's not right.
Bonus question.
Oh gosh.
Oh, good.
Leaving my paddle in the
This
Yeah,
is
I'm
for
not even
all of the
touching it.
beans.
What are Alward and Zephyr going to do with this hammer they just found?
The ocean.
We're going to throw it into the lava ocean.
Lotion, portmanteau.
Lotion.
Lotion. Wah.
Don't put that on your skin.
It's so warm on a cold winter's day.
In all seriousness, what's up with this hammer?
Well,
It looks
it's a nice
magical.
looking hammer.
I know that.
It's like a smithy hammer, for beaten metal, but it's about for the benefit of the audience, it's about yay long.
Right. So about the size that a
how
hammer
long
would
is
be.
yay?
It's half a Geordie.
About 3.5 feet long.
It's about the size of a war hammer.
Imagine a normal hammer and triple it.
It's a biggin. That's more than triple.
A Pathfinder war hammer, not a real life
So
war
3.5 feet long.
hammer. Yeah. I was substantiating what you said, Sven.
Okay.
So,
In fact, if you wanted to, you could wield it as a war hammer.
yeah, right. Like, I'm going to be able to pick it
Okay,
up.
but if I remember, you said I realized something about it.
Yeah. It appears to have familiar runes. Runes such as may have been seen in the bean.
Told you.
The bean.
Chicken scratch runes.
How
Yes.
heavy is it?
So it'd be about one bulk.
Okay. I can't.
Wait, the hammer would be about one bulk?
Yes.
Are you going to tell Uver about this?
Is it a simple weapon?
Why?
Let me double check. No, it would be a martial weapon.
the special runes?
I can't use this.
He said.
Zephyr, can you use this?
I don't know. I tried to pick it up.
Hey,
It
Uver.
picks up nicely.
Yes?
We found something that might be of interest to you, but we're not sure if any of us can use it, but you may want to keep it.
I hold it above my head.
It's this.
A hammer? Why would...
Just get over here. It has runes on it.
Uver's just like, you just suddenly turn around and boom, Uver's right there.
You have the
You know, does he always get so excited about runes?
I can't
Sorry.
talk. I'm still trying to calm down.
Miros is holding in a laugh.
She saw that little
I'm
dwarf
crying.
run. Does Uver have warp step?
I was still
Yes.
trying
I'm just
to
imagining
calm
he's just
down.
Yep.
I'm coming.
You can literally just... you can just whoop, whoop, whoop.
And as Uver is running across the room, Rustaford flutters back down from where he was exploring up the waterfall and is just like, and just like perches on the ground.
Well, I did say to go to Uver.
He gave up.
All right.
Zephyr, please hand the hammer to Uver.
I don't want to. It looks good over my head.
Zephyr, please.
You just suddenly have the hammer out of your hand.
You're not that much taller than me. How did you do that?
I actually am taller than you, but that's the point.
Not much.
What do I notice about it, actually, other than the runes?
It has the runes.
So it appears to be a very fine make with various like precious metals that are like inlaid into different spots. The like end of the hammer, where it would be the pommel if it were a weapon, has a like fiery ruby embedded in it.
Can I, while he's looking at it for the runes, can I try to identify it, see if it has any special properties?
Yeah, while I'm describing it, go ahead and roll a crafting check. And one thing that you notice particularly, Uver, is that the runes on this hammer do match the runes in the bean and the runes on your flesh. But they actually bear more similarity to your runes than the bean's runes, where in the bean rune, the runes seem to be like following a line of thought as they went across. These are more like on your runes where it seems more scattered and disconnected. Like, you know, like when you see somebody with a tattoo of like Japanese and it's just like, you know, an idea written out. It seems more that style of inscription on the hammer.
Fascinating. And while he's staring at it, he is actually going to cast Read Aura.
I rolled a 21 for my crafting.
You're not sure.
Good to know.
Yeah, so that would be a failure on your identification. The Read Aura is magical and has the Evocation School.
I'd like to cut in while it's still fresh on everybody's minds that the bean, as we have lovingly called it, the bean room is from the first episode, the cave room
It's
that
not
we
from
went
the
into.
first episode.
Okay,
It's the
like
first few episodes.
couple of episodes.
Episode 4, I think, is where
we call it the
bean.
bean because the room was shaped like a bean.
Stop giving
Kidney
us so
bean,
many
to be
hard things to
specific.
identify.
Jordy. I really needed to put that out there because the first time you said bean, I just couldn't remember.
Petite's got your back, audience.
It has been a while at this point.
Yeah.
Evocation magic. Now, what about these runes would actually be about that? Is there something I can possibly look at?
Did you say it had evocation magic?
Yes, I did.
Could it have anything to do with the ruby at the bottom?
What?
You are wholeheartedly overestimating my understanding of evocation magic.
So evocation magic is basically, really broadly, anything that does damage. It's the primary like damage school.
Gotcha.
But the gem might be a thing that holds the magic.
Yeah.
If you would like to identify the hammer, you can do so with a +2 circumstance bonus with Alward's assistance.
Do I have to roll again?
No.
Okay.
What am I rolling?
A crafting check.
Ooh. Nope.
What'd you get?
On a nat 1.
Oh,
This dice, I love this dice, but I roll more nat 1s on this thing.
We somehow know less about the hammer.
So as you roll your nat 1, I grab the hammer and I lick it. And then I tap it on the anvil.
As you tap it on the anvil,
oh,
small sparks of flame just like spurt out from the head of the hammer where it struck the anvil.
Guys, did you see what happened when I licked the hammer?
I don't think it was you licking the hammer as he takes it back.
Try hitting something other than the anvil.
Don't hit me, please. I know you want to.
I just look at, I look around and I'll look at a spot on the floor and just go whack.
And are you giving it a good dwarven smack?
I'll give it a good dwarven smack.
There's more than a few sparks of flame. There's like a spurt of flame, enough to like light your faces from beneath as there's just whoosh.
I thought you were going to say light your faces on fire.
Well, that is most interesting. That means that this might be part of the evocation pit.
And as you have been experimenting with the hammer and rolling pretty decently on Alward's part, I'll go ahead and call this item identified and pass you an item card.
What is it, Sven?
Oh,
A smith's hammer.
oh my
Usage held in 2 hand, 1 bulk. Base weapon, warhammer. This oversized smithy hammer is large enough for a medium creature to use as a warhammer, and is inlaid with precious metals and decorated with geometric patterns in an unfamiliar style. The smith's hammer deals an additional 1d4 fire damage on a hit.
Nice.
In addition, this hammer imparts a +1 item bonus to crafting checks made to work metal or stone.
Nice.
there's an activation. Activation, 2 actions. Envision. Interact frequency once per day. Effect. You slam the hammer into the ground at your feet. Tremors and flames erupting around you, dealing 3d6 bludgeoning damage and 3d6 fire damage. DC 23, basic reflex save. To all creatures in a 10-foot emanation. Thank you, Jordy, for not activating this.
So I'm the only person who can make use of that hammer.
Of course you are.
I'll take it.
Nope.
No.
It's holding the grappling hook.
Uver
Like, I
says
want
no.
Hold on. Uver's not necessarily going to be willingly to part from it, but
Uver, you can always look at it later. If you can't use it, then there's no point in you having it.
he's not actively saying no.
Uver takes a level in fighter so he can wield the hammer.
Yeah, he's not actively saying no, but he is not actively listening to anybody else while he's examining it. So, besides, you're on the other side of the room.
I said that as Sam.
Oh, okay.
I said I'm the only person in the party
I
that
thought
can use it.
Maguses could. Are Maguses not trained in martial?
Oh, well,
Oh.
it'd be hard to use two-handed weapons, though.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
It is a 2-handed weapon.
We can give it to Pilgrim, and he can use it as a one-handed.
So the special ability on
Mhm.
it is what takes 2 hands. You can wield it as a weapon in one.
Oh, I thought it said usage 2 hands.
Yeah, I didn't write it very clearly.
Oh, okay. So it is a 1 or
So 1 or
2-handed.
2-handed.
That's actually good because I wanted a one-handed weapon. But
So an important question that seems to have been completely skirted over. What does it taste like?
Zinc.
That makes sense.
Ooh.
Ah,
After realizing what I've done to my unseen servant, I'm going to move to where he can do what I asked him to.
So you get closer to the lava channel so that your unseen servant can get up and hook the grappling hook up.
the lava pit looks like a thermometer, and now I can't separate the two ideas.
It kind of looks like a spoon to me.
I was thinking it looks like a uvula.
Oh,
it looks like many things.
The room's just
so we got the
It
bean
looks like a
room,
mouth.
the uvula pit.
That's true.
It does look like
The
a mouth.
Uvula.
The whole
Yeah.
thing's kind of a mouth.
That's the tonsil, and the ice thing is the tonsil. And
So as Alward moves closer to that lava pit to let his unseen servant go up
Are you
the...
gonna push me off?
No.
You traitor!
I turn around and just see Rustaford sitting there on the perch next to the frozen waterfall and just... Rustaford, what are you doing? I said to go talk to Uver.
Rustaford sighs, a birdly sigh.
Rustaford, you could just tell us. You could just tell us we're over here.
Looks over at Val, and shakes his bird head.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rustaford.
Flies across the lava channel, perches on Zephyr's shoulder, looks at Zephyr, looks at Uver.
He's got sass now.
The tunnel continues after the waterfall, turns to the left, and goes on quite a ways.
Is it full of frozen water? He says absentmindedly, looking at the hammer.
It is.
Thank you, Rustaford. I'm going to put you away now. You seem to be not having a day.
Rustaford.
Bye,
Into the shadow.
Rustaford.
I pull out a slight notebook and try and transfer the runes again, kind of half-heartedly.
Make a society check.
Alward's going to lean into Zephyr and be like, on a completely unrelated note, do you think that fountain, whenever it's flowing, is like charmed with create and destroy water so it doesn't overflow?
Maybe there's a hole underneath it.
But where would the hole go?
Down.
Down
Uver,
where?
you've done it again. You have transcribed the runes perfectly.
do you want to
rolled a
share with the
1.
class?
14, yeah. I rolled a one.
Ah.
I tried to transcribe the runes again.
Can you do a scrape? What is it called? A rubbing?
I will say this is the second time that Uver's done this.
I can give it a try, Uver.
Did they do it again?
Yes.
It looks
Specifically,
so perfect.
that one looks like
That one looks like Rustaford.
It doesn't matter. And he closes the book, puts it in his pack, and very grumpily, it's like, here, try it.
I guess I'm gonna give it a try.
Yeah, go ahead and make a society check.
Quick, spin as fast as you can.
Natural 20 for a total of 34.
Woo! You did it, buddy.
I swear.
You finally succeeded.
Remember, Sven,
at a
I am not
society
allowed
check.
to help you with things.
Apparently not.
The rune spells out hammer.
Close in the dark.
Did I say 24 or 34?
34.
34.
Uver, as you're watching as Alward begins working on transcribing this rune, he starts off well, and you're actually like noticing he's actually copying the rune. And then Alward seems to like lose focus for just half a second and then goes completely off the rails and just ruins it.
What did I get?
Stop.
And because you succeeded, you notice that moment where it's like, I messed up, and you like lose that laser focus where you were copying.
You almost had it. You almost did it. What happened?
It was weird to describe. It was sort of like everything was going fine, and then
It wasn't.
remember when you were a child and you would get distracted. You'd be doing a task, and then you would get distracted by like a bug.
You and I had very different childhoods.
I mean, I played outside when I was a child.
I understand what you're trying to describe, but continue.
It was like that, except instead of getting distracted by anything, my brain stopped working for half a second, and I lost focus on my task.
I don't know what that means, but that means that there is a chance that we can do this.
Rune by rune.
Yes, and
One at a time is what
very,
I'm trying
very,
to say.
very carefully. I don't know if I could help you. I don't think I. And you can see the visible, like, absolute frustration that he couldn't do it.
If it helps, I think it was a fluke, and I got lucky.
Yes. Maybe that's it, or what? But there's a chance. There's a chance, and it is possible. We can do it. We can. But now's not the time. Now's not the time.
We should probably go check out that waterfall before it melts.
Yes.
Are you actually climbing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Val spent some time walking up the little hill of ice and then sliding back down. And as they seemed like they were really taking a while, she had heard what Rustaver had said, so she just went ahead and started climbing up the rope
All
to
right.
go take a peek.
And Neros, you said you were just hugging the wall, or are you going to
hugging-
follow Val as she climbs?
I'm hugging the wall, and then if Val says, come on, I'll be like, all right.
Val, as you get about halfway up, there's a loud crack
Oh,
throughout the room. And for a moment, you're concerned that, it might be the waterfall is starting to loosen up and starting to melt and fall, but the rope still feels stable and strong. And everyone realizes they heard the crack from behind them
in the lava pit?
in the lava pit.
It wouldn't be behind me.
I'm going to start sliding back down. Look out, Neros.
I get out of your way.
So as you hear this crack, then you all kind of look over your shoulders to see what that noise came from. And you see fingers, maybe, like reaching through a crack in the stone that's been covering most of this like channel of magma. But these fingers are each easily 6 to 7 inches across as this massive clawed hand starts reaching its way out of the stone covering the lava.
What?
Oh, my.
What is that?
Ah,
You just.
Is that living lava?
what is that?
a lava elemental?
Not.
Oh, no, it's like a minotaur.
A lava minotaur.
Ah.
That is so sick.
So this massive clawed hand just like reaches its way out through the stone covering the lava channel. And as you're just processing what you're seeing, a second arm pulls out and it just begins to like surface its upper body up through the stone sheathing this channel of lava. And I'll need you all to roll initiative.
So,
So I rolled an @1.
dude, do you want a different D20?
Were you using your onyx die?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You see, I got dice as a gift as well, and they hate me.
The dice I got as a gift
It
don't
likes me
work.
and it doesn't.
Yeah.
Like, it just kind of swaps.
At least you know it's balanced, I
I
guess.
know. Yeah.
Mine are.
Yeah, that's like 4 nat ones in a row though.
It is.
Like we can lend you some dice if that's all you got.
I got my other one.
Okay.
My cheese dice are not balanced at all.
All right, Alward.
I did my fancy thing and destabilized the timeline. I rolled an 18 for it, but I got 39 total.
Whoa.
Golly.
39?
29.
the-
29.
Oh my gosh.
My
Wow.
brain keeps undoing math wrong.
Undoing math wrong.
math wrong?
You understand.
No.
Uber.
11 total.
Neros.
Also 11.
Zephyr.
Unnatural 20.
And Val.
23.
All right. So we'll begin with the creature.
Oh, no.
What did it roll?
I'm going to say, because of the way I narrated it, it spends its first action finishing pulling itself up out of the stone and is now fully standing in the pooling lava that's kind of bubbling up out of that stone.
How far down is that, by the way?
It's not.
Oh.
It's on floor level with you.
Are we not on fire? Also, I've been meaning to say... Oh, this is what I've been meaning to say. It wasn't a pun. I've been wanting to correct you. This is magma.
No, it's lava.
No, we are underneath the
He's
mountain.
technically-
It is magma.
It's still underground.
It's just in a room.
It is technically underground.
Yes.
It's hot rock. It's hot rock.
So technically, reaching down and scooping a chunk of its leg, which seems to be made out of technical magma, it goes ahead and just lobs this glob of magma at the junction of the squares between Zephyr and Uver.
Why us?
Splash damage.
Because you're next to each other. I'm going to need reflex saves.
Everyone?
Just the two of them, Uver and Zephyr.
13.
27.
I feel like I should use a hero point for that.
It's your choice.
It's my last one.
It's a good thing I packed fire extinguishers.
The wand!
Yeah, and I might go down.
If you're going to go down, use a hero point.
I would reroll.
Yeah, there's a chance it's a
All right,
crit.
there
Because this
goes
could
that
be a big
last
boss
hero point.
monster.
Because mine right now at trained is only 20 DC, so I feel like...
Natural 20.
There we go.
Spit!
That's some
All right.
retribution.
So Zephyr gets a regular success, and Uver gets a critical success with a 20 on the die, and Uver is able to just kind of skirt out of the way just in time as this globule of lava lands, the globule of magma lands on the ground between the two of them and begins coating the stonework there in lava that still sticks around afterwards. Zephyr, with a regular success, you take 6 damage.
Oh, I would have only taken 12.
So those 4 squares are now coated in a maybe 6-7 inch thick layer of magma.
Magma.
You're welcome.
That's fine.
And that is the creature's turn. Alward.
I want to do things, but I need to know things before I can do things.
I understand.
I'm
going to sustain my unseen servant, and basically have him again block off movement if possible. Yeah.
So your servant moves forward to stand between the creature and Valen Neros.
Yeah. Go ahead and get it 1 over towards the creature.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go ahead and move up into the left.
Oh, so heading up north to that blocked doorway
Yeah.
that you passed
Yeah.
by on your way on the other side.
And then
of the
I'd
wall.
like to recall knowledge if possible.
All right. That will be a nature check.
Okay. Oh, I'm trained in nature.
All right. What's your bonus?
10. I don't like that look.
You recognize this creature.
I don't believe you.
It's known as a forge servant.
I might believe you.
That looked like a surprise. He succeeded? Look.
It's a form of fire elemental summoned from the plane of fire that is most commonly seen in dwarven citadels and is like it's summoned to be an assistant to the forge master and provide heat when needed and keep the forge working. It is almost always seen in operations like this that make use of like living magma to be the heat source for the forge. You've never seen one this big before, or this vicious. The horns and craggy like protrusions from the creature seem to be some sort of corruption of its form. It's usually much more friendly looking and doesn't throw magma at people.
So I will say that look also looked excited that I got it wrong and he can lie to us.
That's true.
It's a level 7 creature.
Oh boy.
Oh gosh.
It obviously has the elemental and fire traits.
Maybe we shouldn't have taken that hammer.
And you have one question.
Use the hammer and say you're its master.
That might work.
I really need to know its strongest save for things I want to do.
Sure you don't want weakest?
Yeah, weakest would be good, and then I can make assumptions, I suppose.
Its weakest save is will.
Yeah, I figured that. Means I most likely won't be able to do the thing I want to do.
Some information that you would have, just because you've identified the creature and you know its traits. Elementals are typically not mindless.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that is my turn. That is all 3 actions.
All right, Val.
Oh boy. Jeez. How far is 30 feet? How close can I get to it?
You can jump right in the lava.
Can I go to the right and 2 down?
Yeah. So you want to run up to the lower right edge of the channel where it pools out into a circle,
Yes.
but you're still within 10 feet of the creature.
Yes. And it hurt one of my friends, didn't it?
It did. It hurt Zephyr.
Then I'll use Divine Retribution. That's my relic ability, where I deal extra damage. And I will... So, we'll have the crackles coming from my face paint of the feathers going into the glaive as I swing to attack. That's a 25.
That's a hit.
Okay, so that will do 3d8 damage plus 4. Ooh, whoa, all sevens.
777.
25 points of damage. Lucky.
And you slice out with your glaive and cleave off 25 points worth of magma from one of its arms.
You mean 25%?
25 points worth. Nowhere near 25%.
Oh, that's my whole turn.
Well, we know his hit points are higher than 100.
Or her. Could
Oh,
be
that's
her.
it's an it, I think.
Zephyr.
Do I have any conditions from this magma splatter?
Your boots are smoking. If you end your turn there, they will do more than smoke.
Okay, well that's not the plan.
I like lava.
So, Zephyr is going to go up to Alward, so he still has a line of sight. How far away am I from Magma Mama?
That is
Mama?
now its
Mama.
name, Magma Mama.
You are 25 feet away from...
This is not a named creature. We are not suggesting in any way that this creature
No,
is
but we are
named.
affectionately calling it Magma Mama.
My mama. Portmanteau.
Magmom.
So I do look forward to the nat ones that Jordy will hopefully roll.
So I've already taken an action to move out of the puddle of magma.
Yes.
I'm going to cast Ray of Frost.
Hopefully it's not resistant to cold damage.
Only
It's a
someone
fire
asked.
creature. So
Sometimes things
hopefully-
can be hot.
Hopefully not.
It's so hot, it's cold.
How hot is it?
He just said it's so hot it's cold.
It's
I didn't
burning.
get a chance.
It's liquid nitrogen.
A 29 to hit.
Nice.
That's a hit.
Yes!
Yay.
All right, that's 3d4 plus 3, and I have to remember the plus 3. All right, 7 total.
Still good.
That's the plus 3. Or that's with the plus 3.
So your ray of frost swings through the air and blazes him on the other shoulder opposite from how he's facing Val. And there's just this sizzling sound as all the steam enters the air, and it jolts way more than you were expecting from the spell that you'd cast at it. Or maybe exactly how you were expecting.
Yeah. That's my whole turn.
All right, Neros, you're up.
I have a dumb idea.
Do
and
your dumb idea.
I don't know if I should do it.
The only thing that can happen is it doesn't work. That's the worst.
That is true.
From a realist standpoint, I would say probably don't, but from a fun standpoint, it does seem like it could be interesting.
Because if it works, we could get out of this pretty easily.
I mean, that sounds good. That sounds real good. I'm gonna be honest.
Should I try it?
If it could help,
Is it worth it?
do it.
Do it.
I
for
don't
fun.
know. If it succeeds.
If you think it's useful, do it.
Yeah.
Well, they're blindly saying yes, so you might as well.
Okay.
It has a mind. So
I mean, unless you're going to tell us what it is. You know.
don't tell us what it is. I like the surprise.
I want a will save from this creature, please.
All right.
I think I know what it is, and I'm excited.
What's the DC?
21.
Regular success.
Does it get a bonus?
Yeah, it gets a +4 circumstance bonus because you guys have threatened it.
So still regular success.
Okay. So nothing really happens.
Did you try to charm it?
I did.
I thought so.
Good move.
That's hilarious.
I did.
It seems to be immune to your
Unaffected,
charms.
but thinks your spell was something harmless instead of charm.
Well, that's nice.
So,
It looks in your direction and is like,
You were just trying to make it smell good.
Fool of a fletchling.
That's crazy. It usually works.
and then I want to not use a focus point to go. I don't think it's time for tentacle arms yet.
If you come closer to me, I can protect you in case you get hit.
I would like to move closer to Val, but not that close. Yeah.
Just to keep a little distance.
you're now 15 feet from Val and 20 feet from the monster.
Okay. I tried.
All right, Uver. Lava is pooling around your dwarven boots.
Oh, he moves. But he's going to move behind the anvil
Do a cartwheel.
because I can hide behind that.
Yeah, it's taller than you are.
Yeah.
I should have done that.
Use the hammer. Pretend to be its daddy. Use the hammer. Pretend to be its master. Right? It's an assistant creature.
I have the hammer.
What? I thought he had it.
He gave it to me so I could transcribe the
Oh,
runes.
you're
So
right.
I'm technically holding the hammer right
No, I
now.
took it back. I took
I
it
Oh,
back.
you
just
did?
want
I
you
did.
to have
I don't
different
remember that.
I do.
terminology.
I said I had it, and I was ignoring everybody while I
Okay.
was examining.
Is this episode title Mag Mommy and Forge Daddy?
Yes! That is correct. That is nothing beats that. I don't even care.
But like you pretend you're the one who summoned it, therefore being its father.
Mag
Tell them how
Mommy
disappointed
and
you are
Forge
in him.
Daddy.
That's how the charismatics praised Torag.
Forge Daddy.
It's an elemental.
I was being quite serious about my idea.
I know you were.
Okay, just to
Yeah.
get that out.
And I honestly, I had the same thought.
Okay, cool.
Thing is, I don't speak elemental. Or I forget what elementals speak off the top of my head.
Used to be Ignan. It's now Pyric.
Either I don't speak. I do speak Jotun. So regardless if it was a troll or whatnot, maybe it speaks Jotun. You said it looked corrupted.
Yes. Imagine a more friendlier, smaller version of this that's more like a teddy bear as opposed to a Kodiak bear.
Also, one that's not trying to kill you.
That's what I just said.
Right. I don't have remove curse or anything. That's the problem. How much would I know just from being a dwarf and being around dwarven stuff? Because you said this was often in...
I would say if you were to make a recall knowledge check about this thing, you'd get a bonus for being around dwarven stuff.
Yeah. So that'll be my first action.
What's your nature bonus?
My nature bonus is plus 10.
Right. Unfortunately, you do not recall much of help about this creature.
Regular failure. Sad day. I really don't want to call out to it because I'm very squishy.
Come at me, Magma Mommy.
I do have one thing that could help, that would hopefully work, provided that information wasn't learned as a lie. And I really want to use it, so
Use
I'm
it,
going
then.
to. I need a will save.
Ooh.
Are you going to charm it?
DC 21. No.
Critical failure.
You're a kid.
Wait, what are
I
you
got
doing?
a nat 1.
Yeah. Heck. Yes.
What are you doing, Sven?
Warrior's Regret.
Wait, what's that do again?
At the end of its next turn, the target takes 1d8 damage per different creature it intentionally damages on that turn.
So good.
1d8 if it damages one creature, 2d8 if it damages two different creatures, and so on, to a maximum of 4d8. On a critical failure, the curse damages the target at the end of each of its turns and lasts until the target spends 24 hours atoning for its perceived sins.
That's amazing.
Beautiful.
There you go.
Beautiful.
That is my turn. I am behind the anvil as I
And it
cast
just
that.
says to each player it damages.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That is that.
Speaking of the creature,
What's that face for, Jordy?
Sam,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to need a reflex save.
Reflex. What's going on?
Probably the same thing that just happened
Is
previously.
this a damaging effect?
Not immediately.
Okay.
That's not
21.
So, just a minute ago, your glaive like slices off a chunk of magma from this creature. It gets that stinging cold from Zephyr, but it turns its head back to you, realizing you're in position to do some serious damage, and it begins wading through the lava towards you. And you try to get out of the way, but it's too late as the creature moves into your space and you're engulfed into the lava that makes its form.
Okay, you can just do
no.
that.
Yes.
That's fun.
Oh my
That
gosh.
does count as it damaging you, though.
So you take 5 bludgeoning damage and 11 fire damage for a total of 16 damage.
Ouch.
Cool.
And then it'll turn a little bit to its side and bring down a molten fist on Neros.
Wow.
Please don't.
2 people.
It has reach.
It does.
It's large.
Yeah, most large things have reach.
Neros, what is your armor class?
I don't like this.
20.
That's a regular hit.
All right, either he doesn't hurt Neros, or Neros gets 7 resistance and it becomes enfeebled 2 until the end of its next turn.
I choose resistance and enfeebled.
Okay. So you have 7 less damage.
Plus whatever mine is from the strength modifier of the enemy.
When does that enfeebled happen?
The enemy becomes enfeebled 2
Immediately.
after the damaging effect is applied.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. With the resistance taken into account, you take 7 bludgeoning damage and no fire damage.
That's nice.
But the lingering magma that's caught on your armor and your clothes, you are now taking 1d4 persistent fire damage.
Just for getting hit by its attack? This is insane.
Sven, would you like to roll 2d8 for Warrior's Regret damage?
Oh, it is at the end of his next turn.
Yeah, it hurt both of us.
I will. 8.
Alward, it's your turn.
Jordy, does concentrating on a spell count as casting or no?
Like sustaining a spell?
Yeah.
No, because it's
Okay.
not the cast a spell activity.
Then I'm going to sustain my Unseen Servant, and I'm going to have it ready a move action to intercept it if it decides to move. And then I'm going to need it to make a will save.
All right.
21's the DC.
That's a regular success.
Sucks. Okay. If it doesn't move, take the stride action next round, it will take damage because it is now agitated at a 3rd level.
And how much damage is attached to that if he doesn't?
6d8 mental damage.
Holy.
I heightened it to level 3.
Oh,
What are you cast? What is this?
Agitate.
Nice.
It's non-lethal, but it packs a wallop if you don't
Nice.
move.
Nice.
Through that.
all right. Val, you're inside a lava monster.
Yep.
Might want to run.
Can you get out of the lava monster?
So, to be unengulfed by a creature, as we learned with our dwarven friend when we faced the gelatinous cube, there are 2 things you can do. You can either escape, or you can cut your way out.
I'm engulfed. Right.
Mhm.
Then I guess I'll try to escape. That's athletics.
Yes, athletics, acrobatics, or unarmed attack.
26.
Nice. It's a success.
Yay.
So with your first action, you're able to pull yourself back out of the magma. Yes, so you can, for free, move to a space that's not
I'll
inside
move
the
to
monster.
the right. And am I still slowed because I'm out of it?
You are slowed because at the start of your turn, you
Okay.
only regain
I
2
guess
actions.
I will strike. Is that 21 to hit?
That is not a hit.
All right, that's my turn.
Zephyr.
So I am going to pull out my bow, which that's just a 1 action, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll pull out my bow, and I'm going to spell strike Ray of Frost.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's pretty good. 26.
That's a hit.
Perfect. Okay, that's pretty good. 17 damage, and that's with the Ray of Frost.
Nice. So yeah, that arrow laced with the cold magic just blasts into its back, and again there's that sizzling crackling as it takes seemingly extra damage. All right, Neros.
You should probably get some distance.
Me?
Yeah, so it doesn't
Yeah.
punch you again.
And if our goal is to like push it toward the water,
Can I cast a spell before I move?
yeah,
Of course.
do what you want.
Okay. Give me a fortitude save.
Ooh. What's the DC?
21.
Critical success.
Okay, I'm just gonna move then. North.
How far north?
Um,
If you do one step, you'll still be in range of Val's protection.
I want to go further than I want to go northwest.
Fire.
Oh, you're right. Neros, at the end of your turn,
You had to remind him.
This is a chance for you to get rid of it, though, because it's persistent damage.
Mm-hmm.
you take 3 fire damage and roll a d20. 15 or better, and it ends.
18.
It ends. All right. Uber.
What a day not to have Ray of Frost prepared.
Mm-hmm.
You should have known we were going into a forge. There's lava everywhere.
There's always lava at our forge. Haven't you played Minecraft?
This 1,000-year-old unused forge has lava.
Oh, sorry. Magma.
Yeah, I swear. Just because I want to do this.
Do it.
Zephyr, you're just going to hear, Zephyr, quick, take this.
Okay, I don't know what this is, but
Episode 5, I want to say.
What?
4, 5, or 6. I forget which one. There was an item that we got
I don't. What?
Which one?
that increases Ray of Frost.
That was episode 21, I think.
I
No,
thought we
it
sold
wasn't
those.
21.
no, was it the
Yeah,
ice shards?
yeah.
I have two of those.
Wasn't that when
You
we
do?
killed the giant ice golem?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right. You're right. Okay.
Did you get any
Either
of those
way, he
ice
has
I
shards?
probably
some.
did have some and I don't remember it.
I mean, I've got 2.
You've got 2, so we'll say you got 2, and I lost them somewhere because I literally don't remember.
I just forgot what they did.
Well, now you know about your shards.
I do. Thank you. Yes.
welcome.
No, that's actually very helpful.
Sorry, Jacob. So we'll start with something else.
Abby, did you have something?
We just got that wand of quench.
Yeah.
You're right. I completely forgot about that.
We
But
brought
can
that up
anybody-
like
I
last
literally
turn.
said that, and somebody looked at me and said, "I
I
know."
wasn't listening.
I'm pretty sure it was you.
I think I did.
Oh, okay.
Is it usable? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
I
just
mean,
need
he
to
has to
roll.
trick magic item, but he
Oh,
can
okay.
use it
He ha-
against this thing.
He has a 50% chance of succeeding trick magic item.
So technically, it takes an action to pull it out,
Yep.
an action to trick, and then for the rest of that turn, you count as meeting the prerequisites for that item. And then it will take 2 actions to activate.
So he can't do it this turn.
but he can at least.
But, well,
Well,
he can
you-
because he hasn't used an action.
You can at
yet.
least pull out your wand
Yeah.
this turn.
Yeah. So,
So,
I'll
yeah.
remember the wand. Right. He uses an action to pull it out.
Remembering
He's
is
going to look at them and go, okay. Would it being frightened be helpful to everybody?
Yes.
Yes.
Make it will save.
All right, will save we go. Regular success.
Oh
Sorry,
my.
excuse me. Regular failure.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
You're excused.
Golf claps all
Okay,
around.
on a regular failure, you take 4d6 mental damage and become frightened 2.
What's
Nice.
happening to me?
Wait, what spell does that?
Agonizing despair.
That's amazing. I've never heard of that spell.
Yeah.
It's
I
very
don't-
I thought
have
you were
that
just
one.
casting
Very
fear.
agonizing.
I was like, that's so cool.
So how frightened am I?
2.
2 frightened.
2.
All right, and you want to roll 4d6 damage?
He's too frightened to function.
Too frightened to speak.
Ouch. 3. Oh, 4.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, what?
What is
You
happening?
rolled 4d6 and got 3. I'm confused.
You rolled all 4
12.
ones?
12 damage total.
Okay.
My apologies.
Oh, you forgot to roll it again.
I forgot to roll it
Okay.
again.
He is now bloodied.
Nice.
He is lavaed. It's magma when it's in
Stop.
him. It's lava when it's out of.
Stop.
But we're underground, Jordy.
He's in the air, dadgummit.
No, he's not.
All right. It is now the creature's turn.
Has
so
to move.
many options. So many options.
Has to move.
It doesn't have to.
Oh, it doesn't have to move. Don't move. Don't move.
It would be beneficial if it didn't.
It's gonna swing a fist down on Val.
No.
It's also
no, Sam said no.
it's also enfeebled.
That is true. It is enfeebled.
Enfeebled 2.
I defy your curse.
With the -2.
With a -2.
And from the frightened.
And from the frightened.
So a -4.
They don't stack. They're both status penalties.
Oh.
So with a -2. 35 to hit.
That's a critical
oh my
hit.
gosh.
What? Bad, Jordy. Bad. You're not
That's
allowed
what
to
you
do
get
that.
for cursing my dice.
You're not allowed to kill our brand new character.
Amir comes back. Hey guys, I was just getting a drink. What was going on here?
Well, it smells like barbecue, idiot.
I was getting a long sip.
Howard, are you cooking barbecue?
No.
What's wrong with you?
So, already doubled. You will take 32 bludgeoning damage
Hold on.
He's telling me one of those hero points.
and 12 fire damage.
Okay.
You still up?
Got 13 hit points.
Oh. Please tell me that hit took all 3 actions.
That was one action.
No,
You
it
gonna
wasn't.
do it again?
It's enfeebled.
What?
For its second action, it's
at
going to
me.
bring its second fist down.
Come at
Oh
me,
my
bro.
gosh.
It swings its second fist.
With a -7.
And we'll see you all in the next episode.
You better remember I have agitate
Are
on
you
this
kidding
thing.
me?
I hate you. I hate you.
Oh my god.
You couldn't finish the turn.
Before we stop the episode, I rolled to hit Val. I have written the results of that hit on a piece of paper, and I'm passing that paper to Sven, who will keep it safe.
Hold on, Sven.
Not looking at it.
Yeah, you
Sven,
can't look at it.
Sven
Not looking
forgets
at it.
things all
It's
the time.
going
Are
in
we
my
sure we
wallet.
want Sven to be the
It's
one?
going in my wallet.
Anybody but Sam. Maybe
I was about to say I could just keep it where I keep my
I
hero
could take
point
it.
cards.
Keep it
But if
in
it's
my
going in
notes.
Sven's wallet, we all just have to remember it's in his wallet.
It's gonna get lost.
I've also put it in my notes.
Please put it in the notes
But-
of all of the conditions this thing
It won't
has.
get lost.
Yes.
Okay.
'Cause I don't want to forget the agitate.
2 weeks later, Sven's wallet was stolen.
Oh,
I'd be don't say that.
All right. So we've given out 2 hero points. We had our pending hero point from our last episode, which was awarded, and this episode's hero point, one of which went to Sam, whose character is in imminent peril and may soon need it. And the other one went to Sven for his quick thinking and good usage of Warrior's Regret. Well, I've never had a dual award at the end.
Well, we just both say what we're gonna do.
At the same time. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna
8.
build a backup character. Well, I'm gonna build the Scarecrow. I'm gonna go build the Scarecrow from Oz. This is
I would actually like to see that. Oh wait, let's all be Oz characters for
what are
a
you
one
gonna
shot.
do, Sven?
I'm gonna go eat something. I'm hungry.
What? Come on.
And with
Just
that,
had pizza.
we're off to see the wizard, and we'll see you in the next episode.
I hope you guys liked what you saw, Val. Bye.
Music in the show is from Monument Studios collection, as well as assorted artists, with some original tracks composed by Jordy Hake. More details in the description. If you enjoyed the show, please remember to share with a friend, and we'll look forward to seeing you again next time. Why is it so small?
Jordy.
What do you mean?
Why is it so small?
So small.
I'm okay with fighting a small creature.
Small's fine.
Small is good.
do not fight me.
Small means it might be easier to kill.